We are back for our final video of the week. This is our Mongolian beef day. Hooray! This is my favorite meal and my family's favorite meal too. So I can't wait to share this one with you, and I hope you guys have taken a look at the ingredients list. That all that really is your marinade. And to serve this dish, we like to serve it with the brown rice that we made earlier in the week, and you can put it into Boston lettuce cups to serve, or you can serve it with, who's on? Courtney, hello, how are ya? You can serve it, instead of rice, you can use cauliflower rice. Who's made cauliflower rice? It's just taking a head of cauliflower and throwing it through the food processor and shredding it up tiny like rice, and you steam it a little bit, get all the water out of it, and it is so good. So you could use that instead of rice if you're trying to go grain free, but that's an option. I'm getting the pot heated right now. So to cook this, I'm gonna go on. But to start cooking, and this may take a little bit, so I'm going to start right now. I have got my pot on the saute setting right now, and I'm not going to put it all in. I'm going to put a good amount in, and I'm also going to make sure that I get some of my marinade in there so that it's good and juicy and doesn't burn. Let me drip a little bit of the marinade in there. There we go. And I set my Ziploc baggie. That's how I marinate stuff, because it's just easier. And I just set it in a bowl to kind of, in case I puncture the bag, then the liquid doesn't go all over the counter and get everywhere. All right, so don't overfill your pot, okay? Don't overfill it, and just go ahead and move it around in there and stir it up. You're going to saute it till it's almost done. And it's going to take, this step does take a little bit. Hi Brandy, how are you? Who else is on? Christine's on. Yes. Feed me. You're hungry? Well, I imagine it is Brandy's birthday today, so we should all sing happy birthday to Brandy. So give her a little music note emoji, and happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Brandy. And Bill went downstairs to work out, yay. So yeah, happy birthday Brandy. And oh, Jenny's on, hi. The banana, okay, so I have to explain the banana. The banana is kind of my signature thing. Hey, Carrie! The banana is my thing, and the reason why I wanted to pull the banana out, I decided not to wear it, but I brought it out because if you stick around with me a little bit, if you send me a friend request, you are going to see the banana often. Yeah. Hey, Kathy! Yeah, you're going to see the banana quite often. It's my thing. I don't know. I'm a dork, and I love to be silly, and I like to make fun of myself, and I don't take life too seriously because life is too short, and you need to have fun, right? Yeah, I mean, I have to adult from time to time, but why can't I adult in a banana suit, right? So, yeah, it's just with my team of Beachbody coaches. That's kind of my deal. I like to be fun and play around and be silly and pose for pictures in the banana, and I like to do my workouts in the banana. We have a couple moves in our workouts. One is called the Superman banana move, where it's a core workout where you're down on your stomach and you fly like Superman. And then you turn on your side and you pose like a banana with your arms up and your feet up, and you're balancing on your side on the floor, and it's a obliques core workout. So that's Superman banana, has to be done in the banana costume. And then there's another move called gorilla crawls, where you're squatting down and you're just kind of shuffling from side to side in a really low squat. And I do that in the banana costume. I know, it's dorky, but it's totally fun. So it's just fun to be silly. So anyway, I had to put the banana in there because I want you guys to know that you are totally welcome to continue on with me in another group that I have going on. I talked about it, I think, yesterday, but at the beginning of September 5th, I will be starting another group. It's a 30-day group, but this one is a nutrition and fitness challenge. Well, actually, I shouldn't say challenge. It's more of a support group. It's not a challenge. It's a support group. And it's a group that I host every month. And I have quite a few people that participate every month. And we find a really great fitness program for you. Or even if you're not ready for a fitness program yet, at least we get you started on the nutrition part. Similar to all the clean eating that we've been doing here, but we really go in depth more on how to meal prep and how to prep yourself for success. So if that's something that you would be interested in, I would love to hear from you. Again, just send me a friend request and send me a message. You can post a question here that, yeah, you're interested, and I'll send you more information. No big deal. Totally no big deal, but I like to run those because I love helping people, and like this, I just want to make sure that you are set up for success, and I think that's to me is really important, that you are successful in whatever you choose, and especially cooking healthy for you and your family. That's important to me, and I do share more recipes in those 30-day groups, so that might be something that you'd be interested in. So this isn't going to be a super long video because really, there's not a whole lot that you need to do with this meal. We're going to get this browned a little bit more, and we're going to brown all of it, okay? Once it's all browned, we're going to put it in the pot, and you're going to set it on manual for 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. It's whatever. And you're not going to want to keep all the liquid in. Well, there's not much in there. Go ahead and put the liquid in there. Not a big deal. You'll put it on 10 minutes, okay? 10 to 12 minutes. Let it cook. And then you're going to quick release, remember? So you're going to put a towel over that valve and let it steam in quick release, okay? Once you do that, I'm going to have you take all the meat out so that there's just the liquid in here. And you're going to put that on saute again, so cancel the warming, hit saute, let it get, it's going to get hot again. You're going to take about, a ladle of the liquid out, put it in a little jar, take a tablespoon or tablespoon and a half, how about a heaping tablespoon of cornstarch, and shake it up. Be careful because the liquid is going to be hot. So if you use like a plastic container, it's going to go boom, and explode. So make sure it's got a screw top lid. Shake it up in there, and then gently drizzle it in and stir as you're drizzling, and let it kind of come up to a little bit of a boil. It will boil in here. And then as soon as it starts to boil, it's going to thicken up, and then shut it off. So it's going to be nice and thick. Then you can put your meat back in there, stir it up, and then you're going to serve this. You can serve it with some steamed broccoli if you want, like Mongolian beef that you would get at the restaurant. You can put it with, make it with lettuce cups. Again, you can use brown rice, or you can use cauliflower rice. But that's what we do, and it's really awesome. And if you want me to come back after this is all done and show you the finished product, I totally can do that, but you have to let me know. Do you want me to come back? Do you have time to watch again? It's going to take me 15 minutes, I guess, to get all of the meat browned. So let me know. Thumbs up if you want me to come back and show you after everything is finished and what the finished product looks like, or as I'm doing the finished step. Let me know. You want me to do that? Totally up to you guys. Otherwise, see, look at that. It's really, this is almost finished, and all we're going to do is cook it for 10 minutes. So if you want me to stay on, or if you want me to continue, again, another video, I can totally do that. You just have to let me know. All right, I'm just going to stick some more in here. So talk to me, guys, for a second. I know a lot of you guys have tried some cool stuff. Some of you have been brave and ventured out and made some other recipes. What have been your results? How has stuff turned out? I know a few of you have done the applesauce and stuff. What do you think? What did your family think? Did they like it? I hope they liked it. Our applesauce is gone. I missed what kind of beef. I did some top sirloins. You can do like a roast, whatever kind of meat you like. If you like flank steak, you can do that. Really, just a good quality meat that isn't going to get tough. Well, it won't get tough in the pressure cooker. Go for a good cut that's not going to break the bank. How about that? I am not one of those people that go, oh, you have to have top sirloin. This will only work with this cut of meat. No. Go for what's cost effective, really. If it's in a, flank steak, it used to be really cost effective, flank steak, and then it got really popular and the price shot up. So I guess it's just, more about what's economical for you and your family. And cut it really, really thin. Did you see how I cut it? Let me see. Let me show you. Here, I'll get one of these pieces. So, see, I cut it really super thin. Just really, really thin. Okay? Super thin. That's how you cut your steak. And then you let it marinate. And I just throw it in a baggie with that marinade recipe that I showed you. It's in the files section, right? And just let it marinate overnight. 6 hours is good, but let it marinate. And change your bag. Flip your bag. So, like, if you put it in, say if you fixed it while you were cooking dinner the night before bed, flip it. In the morning when you get up, flip it. Right before, an hour before you're getting ready to cook it, flip it again if you can. But, just to kind of keep everything kind of mixed up. That's what I do. Let's see, what else? Any other questions? Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining. Oh, Laura's on. Hi, Laura. You guys are so good for hopping on every day. I love it. Thank you, guys. So, all right. Really, if I don't have any other questions or comments about what you guys have tried, I don't see any thumbs or likes or anything going across. So what we'll do is I'll finish up, and then I'll come back with the finished product, and then we'll do the thickening sauce, put it all back in, and we should be good to go, okay? So I'm going to finish browning. I'll do my 10 minutes, and right when it's almost done with the 10 minutes, I'll come back on and I'll show you the quick release, and then we'll thicken the sauce. Okay? Does it sound good? Can I see some thumbs up? Anybody? Anybody? Are you there? Who's watching? I gotta say, okay, there's some thumbs. All right. You know what you can do? You can keep hitting that, like tap, 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 and then a whole bunch of them will like explode. And there we go. There's Yay! All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. I will see you in... Yay, Carrie! All right. She's blowing it up. All right. I will see you guys back in just a few minutes, and we'll finish up the recipe, okay? Thank you, guys. All right. Be right back. Banana. Oh, I'll wear the banana, okay? I'll wear the banana. I told you, banana was coming back. Hello. Baby got banana, or banana got back. Whatever that is. I don't know. All right, so we are going to finish up with our beef. And, oh, let me move my camera. I must have bumped it. All right. How's that look? Does that look okay? All right. So we are going to quick release. Remember, grab a towel to put over your valve, just in case. And we're going to let it go. We're going to let it go. So it just finished cooking. I split the difference. I told you either 10 minutes or 12 minutes. I went 11. 11 minutes. Took it a couple minutes to come up to pressure, even though it was already hot. Oh, I've got hair out of place. Oh my God. How awful. So, I also noticed that I did not have any cornstarch. Wow, way to go. But I did have arrowroot powder. If you've ever used arrowroot powder, it's an alternative to cornstarch. So if you've got some of that around the house, you can definitely use that. All right, I'm going to take my towel off because I don't want my handle to heat up too much. And so I just put a little bit of arrowroot powder in a jelly jar because we are going to shake up our juice. And I've got my dish here to put in my beef. And oh, excuse me, I have to get my apron. I got to get my apron because I can't get my Nana costume dirty. So you're going to love this, you guys. Can I fit it over my mini head? Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. There we go. Gotta protect the banana. Don't cook naked. Gotta protect the banana. Oh my. Okay, so my pressure valve still hasn't released yet. So I gotta wait till that thing goes down, and then we're good to open. So, oh, there it goes. I touched it and then dropped down. Don't force it down. That's probably not a good idea. All right, so here we go. Ready? Okay, the lid didn't explode out of my hand. All right, park your lid up there on the side. Don't do what I just did. Park it up there on the side. My valve just popped off. Sounds like a personal problem. All right, here, watch. See, the valve popped off, but that's okay. You just pop it back down. No big deal. All right, there. Park your lid. And your beef should look really yummy and wonderful. And I'm gonna scoop that out. Actually, I should grab a slotted spoon. That would probably go a lot quicker. So let me grab my slotted spoon. I have a nice big slotted scoopy. So I'm gonna use that. Let it drain out just a little bit because I want to keep all of this liquid in here. And this makes a lot. I had 5 small sirloin steaks that I used because I'm going to be feeding 5 people. And granted, not each person is going to eat an entire steak, probably half of that. But again, I like to food prep, and so I'm going to have a lot of leftovers, which is good because this is an awesome meal and you want it more than once. So get all of your beef out of there. Oops, see? I splashed. That's why I need the apron. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to cancel. Let me tip my camera. Should I move this back? Let's move that right there. How's that? Can you see that better? Okay, there we go. So I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to go to my saute setting, and I'm going to take my little ladle that came with it, and I'm going to scoop out some of the juice, some of my liquid. Now remember, again, this is hot. This is hot liquid. Oh, there's a piece of meat that I missed. So when you stir this, you got to be really careful. I'm going to stir it up with a fork first to make sure that I don't have anything that sticks to the sides. I want to make sure that stirs up really good all together. And it's already starting to thicken up nice in the jar because it was hot. You want to make sure when you use cornstarch or arrowroot that your liquid is hot, and then the liquid that you're pouring into is also hot or boiling, because that's what thickens it all up. So this is bubbling nicely, and this is nice and hot in here. So very carefully release that. Okay. And then as you pour this, get a spoon and stir it. Just drizzle it. Drizzle it into your liquid. And it's going to start thickening up because this is already starting to bubble in here. Who is on? Marcia. Hi, Marcia. Okay, so drizzle that all in there. And it's going to start to thicken. And then just let it sit and let it bubble a little bit. And that is going to really start to get it nice and thick in there. And if it doesn't get super thick, you don't want it super thick. You just want a little thick. And if it doesn't get real thick, you may need to add a little bit more of your cornstarch or your arrowroot. I added about a tablespoon. You don't want to go crazy with it, okay? Don't go crazy with it. Just add enough, a little bit, to thicken it up. So it's not quite gravy, but it's got a thicker consistency to it, thicker than the marinade. And that's what you want. And you definitely want to boil it because you had raw meat in there. Granted, you cooked it and it boiled while you were steaming it, but just be on the safe side. Make sure it's nice and cooked through. And you know what? I'm going to add, no, I'm not. Now it's starting to thicken up really good now. It's boiling away pretty well. Yeah, it's getting real thick. So give it a second, all right? Give it a second. All right, and once it's nice and thick, then you can take your meat and add that back in. And give it another stir. And get that all coated. Okay, there you go. I'm going to shut the saute off, and I'm just going to put this lid back down on it. I'm not going to cook anymore, but I'm just going to put the lid on to keep it warm until we are ready to eat. So there you go. There's your beef. Oh, did you want to see it? Here, let me show it to you. Let me show you. I'll just bring the camera over so you can see what it looks like, okay? Can you see that? Nice and thick in there, bubbling away. Looking good. So that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to put my lid back on. And there you go, guys. So, you've been with me for a week. Hi, Rachel. I told you I was going to come back as the banana. So, you've been with me for a week. We kind of got to know each other a little bit. I helped you get your pot out of the box and start using it. The only thing I forgot to show you was boiled eggs. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll come back this weekend. Would you like that? Should I come back this weekend and we'll do boiled eggs? We'll do one more video. I don't know if it'll be Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday. I got lots of stuff going on tomorrow, but probably Sunday we'll do some boiled eggs. Okay? All right. Thank you, Rachel. So I guess this isn't the last you'll see of me, but you never know what I'll come back as on Sunday. So I'll give you a break tomorrow. Let's take it easy. Give some of these recipes a try, and then just report back to me on Saturday, tomorrow, if you did anything or what you tried. If you're doing the beef recipe, let me know. I'd love to hear how you like it. This is not my recipe. I borrowed this recipe from a friend who has a Korean daughter-in-law, and it's actually called bulgogi, if you've ever heard that. So in Korean, this is a Korean dish called bulgogi, but I like to call it Mongolian beef because I can't spell bulgogi, and nobody would know what that is. So I figured I would just say Mongolian beef and more people would figure it out. What? Korean beef or Korean beef, yes. My husband knows. That's the best way to do it. So, okay guys, so I will see you later. I will see you on Sunday. We'll do some eggs, and then I'll leave the posts up for about a week, and then after that I will give you a link. They will either be on YouTube or my Pinterest page, okay? All right, I hope we can continue this journey together a little bit longer. If you want to try out my 30-day challenge, drop me a message or comment below, and I'll just give you some details about it, all right? Okay, guys, thanks. See you later.